Crowds, we were packed in Florida and all these places, and I'd leave some of the crowds and I'd look at that, you can't even see the end, you can't even see. If they were legitimate, they never show it on camera. They never show it on camera. Get the mic turned up. They never ever show it. They don't like to show it. You know what they do show? Barack Hussein Obama yesterday, they made the mistake. The camera slipped, and they showed his crowd. He had about 20 people there, Barack Hussein, which was about 10 people more than Sleepy Joe had yesterday. You know, we were in Pennsylvania, right? You saw that. And we had 3 rallies, all in Pennsylvania. It was incredible. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And Joe was in his basement, and he saw it. And his handlers, much more importantly, saw it. They say, Sleepy Joe, we have to get you out of here. We got to move you in. I mean, it's not looking good because, you know, they put a lid on. You know, a lid for a garbage can. That's where it comes from. They put a lid on. And he has a lid today again. The guy's got lids every damn day. And then he said, he doesn't want to have big crowds. Really? Because of COVID. He's such a great citizen. He's such a great guy. Then why did he cheat so much with Hunter? Where's Hunter, by the way? Is Hunter? Where's Hunter? Where's Hunter? Remember we did the t-shirt, Where's Hunter? It sold like Hunter. Now we have, it's called The Laptop from Hell. The Laptop from Hell, right? This is the greatest laptop I've ever seen. This thing is gold. It's gold, except for the news that doesn't want to look at it. They refuse to look at it. This is the laptop from hell. It's the worst. Nobody's ever seen anything like it, except for Anthony Weiner. That was a long time. I would rate Anthony's maybe even worse. I don't know. Anthony, that was not good. For the last 4 years, I've been delivering the Hispanic Americans a message like they haven't heard for a long time. I'm fighting for school choice, right? Right? School choice, big deal. Safe neighborhoods, Hispanic-owned small businesses. We have great, great business people here. I know some of them. I've helped some of them. And incredible. Oh, these people don't know what the hell they're doing. Let me recover my ears for one second.
Yay.
Whoever did this microphone, don't pay him. You know, I have a reputation for not paying. And it's a false reputation. When somebody does a lousy job, like a microphone that's no good, or like teleprompters that fly with the wind, I say, don't pay them. But we love our incredible Hispanic American members of law enforcement, and we have a lot of them here. We achieved the lowest Hispanic in America, right? The lowest Hispanic American unemployment ever recorded, not even close. And we're getting back to those numbers again. In the last number of months, 11.4 million, a record, people were hired. Joe Biden would obliterate every single thing that we've done. He's looking to do that. He's looking to obliterate our tax cuts. He wants to, so we gave tax cuts, the biggest in history. He wants to end the tax cuts. He wants to end the child tax credits, $1,000 per child. He wants to end it. Wiping out your small businesses with lockdowns, regulations, gutting your police departments and devastating your families with the massive tax hikes. I said it's the biggest in history. It's not going to happen. You know why it's not going to happen? Because he's not going to win. We can't have him win. He will attack religious liberty and his running mate, the most liberal member of Congress. She makes Bernie Sanders look like a super conservative. I don't think she's for the people of Arizona or Nevada. And we want to know, who are their judicial nominees? Who are they? Who are you going to put on the court? You know, they want to pack the courts, right? How do you like our nominee, Amy? Take a look at Philadelphia last night. Take a look. And we offered to go in. We'd stop that in 2 minutes. We'd offer to go in. And they said, stand back to the police. The police want to do their job. They don't want that to happen. They're good. I think they endorse me too. Everybody, all police departments endorse me. That's why we are going to win a record share of Hispanic Americans, of African Americans, of Asian Americans. We're going to win a historic share of women. Remember last time? He will not get women, remember? He will not get women. Well, it didn't work out that way, right? The end of the night, I don't know what happened. He got a lot of women. We did very well with women. You know why? Women are very smart. They want security. They want safety. If they're from suburbia, the suburban women, they give me a hard time with suburban women, the people, the fake news. You know what they want? They want security, and they don't want their neighborhood destroyed. And I ended the regulation that would destroy their neighborhood. But I'm not just running against Joe Biden, I'm running against the left-wing mob and the left-wing media, the big tech giants, and I'm also running against the rhinos. You know what a rhino is? A rhino may be the lowest form of human life.
Fix what?
I actually sort of like the others better than the rhinos. You know why?
I'm just telling you what he said. He said you have one more chance.
That plane's about 4 days old. You know, we have all brand new equipment, F-35s and everything. We're the envy of the world. You know what? We are the envy. You know that?
He said there's one more
We're the envy of that sucker. He's trying to show off to the president. Yeah, that's one of ours. I gotta be clear.
I guess we got to call you.
And they have nothing but disdain for you and for your values. They lecture you on open borders. By the way, they don't have open borders. You know, we're just now completing the wall. The wall will be finished very soon. Mexico will be finished. But they lecture you on everything. If a country doesn't, I love that sound. You don't know what I went through to get those suckers up there. I had to get that money from the Democrats. Oh, look at that. Look. Oh, look.
I see.
They gave the president a little display.
I don't know. USA, 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 USA.
Did you see that camera? Because it never turned the camera. They don't want to show anything that's good. Wow, that was something, huh? So they were trying to get our attention with the independent over here. And he got my attention, even though he was very high. But that was beautiful. Nobody in the world has the equipment that we have. Listen to that. Oh, I love it. You know now how hard it is to get Democrats to pick us. They don't realize how important it is. Yeah. They support crippling lockdowns while their jobs remain totally exempt.
Quit being that way.
They keep your kids out of school. And you know what they want to teach you in school? We don't teach that in school. We've ended that.
You don't think I ain't got trouble?
Their families, they have private tutors. They want to take away your guns, your Second Amendment. Your Second Amendment is so understated. But we're going to keep your Second Amendment. Nothing's going to be changing. I don't see the people of Arizona or Nevada. About 19% of the people there from Nevada. Oh, don't worry. I just love Nevada, by the way. I'll be back there very soon. And they all have armed guards. We got to tell these people, don't have armed guards. They don't want you to... From now on, no more armed guards. Let's outlaw armed guards. How about Nancy Pelosi? She goes into San Francisco. And she wants to get her beautiful hair redone. And she ends up with a total Trump supporter as the owner of the beauty parlor. I'm going to go and have my hair done by that woman. She was great. With your vote, man, is it windy. I think it's from the F-35 that we just saw. With your vote, you can send the wealthy liberal hypocrites a message that they'll never forget. Under Biden's cruel and senseless lockdowns, countless Americans will die, and you know this, from suicide, drugs, deferred medical care. There's so many different things. The cure cannot be worse than the problem itself. In Arizona, you're opened up. But Nevada, get your governor to open up your state, please. Get him to open up your state. Nevada, get him to open. Get him to open it up. If you vote for Biden, your kids will not be in school. He wants to shut it down. He was saying the other day, just saying, oh, we'll shut it down. Okay. It is devastating for our nation. And we did just the right thing. We closed it down. We understood the disease. It affects, like, as an example, me. Guess who had it? I had it. I'm sure none of you heard that story. In fact, this rally, usually we set up the rallies. We don't call them rallies anymore. We call them friendly protests because you're allowed to protest, but you're not allowed to go to church. You're not allowed to have dinner with your friends. You can't do anything, right? You can't do anything. So we call everything a protest. This way we have no problem. No, we have states where you can only protest. You can't do anything else. So we canceled rallies, and I had the idea. I said, wait a minute, let's just call it a protest. And everybody we had a lot of people, we had a good time. With Sleepy Joe, there'd be no graduations, no weddings, no Thanksgiving. They're already talking about no Thanksgiving. And in California, you have a special mask. You cannot, under any circumstances, take it off. You have to eat through the mask. Right? Right, Charlie? It's a very complex mechanism. And they don't realize those germs, they go through it like nothing. They look at you with that contraption and they say, that's an easy one. I'll go right through with the food. Now, how about California, though, where you're supposed to eat with the mask? Can't take it off. You see people? And boy, you know, when you have spaghetti and meat sauce, that mask is out. You walk out, it looks like you got into a fight with Dana White. Where's Dana? You fought one of Dana White. I saw Dana White. Does anybody know who Dana White is? Looks like you got into a fight with one of his fighters, right? Now, you don't have Christmas, you don't have the 4th of July. No, we got to get back to normal, but you got to open up the states. By the way, just so you know, on November 4th, Philadelphia State is open. And on November 4th, all of a sudden, COVID, you turn on television. We have great numbers. We have some incredible numbers. You know, mortality is way down and way better than Europe and other places. All sorts of things are happening with the, therapies, the therapeutics, cures. I think maybe a cure. I wasn't feeling great. And I was surrounded by doctors. And they gave me something, and the next day, I felt I could take this guy in a fight like no problem. But Sleepy Joe, I don't think Sleepy Joe would be a good fighter, do you? I asked Dana before. One gentle little touch to the face, and he's down. He's down. He wouldn't get up very quickly either, would he? Joe Biden's only idea. Remember, he said, I'd like to take him to the back of the barn. Okay. Now, I ever said that to him, to say, he practices violence. The president practices violence. No, that's right. Remember he said, I would take him to the back. That's like, if you have to fight somebody, that's your dream fight.
But they never show the audio.
Be quiet. Be quiet!
This guy never leaves. You know, he never leaves. They had something, because I'm doing 3-4 of these a day, and you think that's easy, right?